Hello and welcome. Assalamu alaikum, everybody. Today's lecture is regarding English parts of speech. The identification of parts of speech is a very important aspect of entry test because it's related to usage, it's related to correction, and it's related to some MCQs, other types of MCQs. So today let's discuss this topic. There are eight parts of speech basically: noun, verb, pronouns, adjectives, adverbs, conjunctions, prepositions, and interjections. Sometimes some people make a list of these parts of speech in a different manner. For example, some people give pronouns second number because nouns and pronouns, this becomes a family, because pronouns replace nouns, so it becomes a family. And then adjectives are also placed with this family, and then prepositions or articles sometimes are placed with this. Articles are, you must be wondering why articles are not mentioned in this list. Articles are just one type of adjectives. Articles, some people write them as a different part of speech, but mostly they're considered adjectives. Okay, let's go ahead. The next aspect that we're going to talk about is noun. Noun is a name of a person, place, or thing. If we define noun in a very simple manner, a noun is any name, person, place, or a thing, or an idea, because things are not necessarily concrete. Things may be some abstract ideas. So a person, a place, or a thing. So this category may be called an idea. Okay, so this is noun. Then let's practice it. If we are supposed to recognize a part of speech, how are we supposed to recognize a part of speech? First of all, if we are supposed to recognize a part of speech, a noun, we are supposed to put it in a context. For example, subject plus verb plus object is a very common formula that we people have in mind. So subjects and objects are nouns or pronouns. You must keep in mind that subjects and objects are nouns or pronouns. So one method of recognizing a noun is to determine whether this noun is a subject or an object. So let's do this practice. The first sentence is Mark and Jennifer have a son. So Mark and Jennifer are nouns. You people are certainly aware of the division of nouns as proper nouns and common nouns. Certainly over here, Mark and Jennifer are proper nouns. There are many people. This people is a noun in this classroom who are missing assignments. This assignments is also a noun. Okay, the determiners, the context certainly tells us that people is a noun because many is a noun marker, and wherever many is used, after that some noun is there, some countable noun is there, and if much is used, some uncountable noun is there. And in the same way, missing is a verb. So after a verb, these assignments are used as an object. As I told you earlier over here, nouns are subjects or objects. So certainly these assignments are objects of this verb missing. Okay, next, I'm ready for Thanksgiving. Now, one very important recognition or one very important sign of a noun is a preposition. If a preposition is used before a noun, for example, this Thanksgiving is a noun. So this for is telling us that Thanksgiving is a noun because this for is a preposition, and prepositions are used before nouns to show their placements. The man in the mirror was no one but himself. In this sentence, this article is used before a noun. So as I told you, an adjective, a preposition, or an article are used before nouns. So over here, the is an article. This article is used before a noun, so man is a noun. In the mirror, again, the as an article is used before mirror, so mirror is also a noun. Was no one but himself. I have never been so upset in my life. I have never been so upset in my life. Now this my is also a noun marker, and this life is a noun. Again, an abstract noun. Okay. Then the next part of speech is verb. Verb shows an action or being. It's a state or an action. Action, he ran through the forest, and being, he was sad this morning. Okay. Remember, verbs can show action or link one part of the sentence to the next. So these verbs which link, they're called linking verbs. They're called linking verbs. Okay. Then Marion was the first woman to become vice president. In this sentence, we are supposed to recognize the verb. So Marion was. This was is showing the state of being the first woman. So it's a verb and it's showing the state. Was the first woman to become. Now this become is an infinitive verb, vice president. I love him. This is certainly a straight case of subject plus verb plus object. Subject plus verb plus object. Number three, there is a large group of students in the hallway. There is. This is again showing a state of being. Is a large group of students in the hallway. She danced. This is a past verb. Certainly, when we are considering verbs, and while we are in the process of recognizing verbs, we are certainly bound to determine their tenses also. So this danced is a past verb. I'll be 18 next month. Will be, this is a future verb. Then let's look at pronoun. Pronoun takes place of a noun. Pronoun is just a kind of, it plays the same role as a noun. As I told you earlier, pronoun also, as noun is a subject or an object of a verb, pronoun is also a subject or an object of verb. Okay, so it takes place of a noun, so it certainly replaces a noun. Let's look at the example. Guillermo was studying for the midterm exam when he. Over here, a proper noun has been used, and over here, we are referring to the same very person, Guillermo, and while we are referring to the same very person, we're not using his name again, we're using a pronoun. So when he realized it was, by the way, this it is also a pronoun because it was 3 o'clock in the morning. Pronoun practice. Identify the pronouns in the following sentences. They are certainly, it is replacing some nouns, some people who have names. So we are using this pronoun in the place of their names. So they have never been so happy. It is a pronoun. It was a really good day today. She is a pronoun. She was upset with herself. This is also a kind of reflexive pronoun. She was upset with herself. Over here, it's this herself is the object of this preposition. You and I should take a walk. Over here, this you is a pronoun, and I. In the case of pronouns, we are certainly supposed to keep in mind the cases of pronouns, because pronouns can appear before us in three forms: subject cases, possessive cases, and object cases. The candy is neither yours nor mine, so these yours and mine, they're also pronouns, possessive pronouns. Adjective is yet another part of speech that we are supposed to be in a position to determine or recognize wherever it's used. Adjective describes a noun. Adjective is a describing word. For example, the beautiful woman. So this beautiful is a word that describes woman. Woman is a noun. So what type of woman? Beautiful woman. Wanted a couple of pairs shoes. So this beautiful is defining woman. The rainy day, this rainy word is defining day. Now let's try to recognize some adjectives in these sentences. There are many good students. So students is a noun and good is an adjective. She was grateful for the interview. She, who was grateful? She was grateful. So this grateful is an adjective. I'm a very intelligent person. This person is a noun and intelligent is an adjective. The basketball team. What type of team? Basketball team. So this basketball is an adjective. Was very adept in knowing the difficult plays. Okay, and this difficult is also an adjective because it's defining what type of plays. The bluish green sky was a beautiful sight to see. So bluish green as a kind of compound adjective because two words are used. It's defining sky was a beautiful sight, and this beautiful also an adjective because it's defining sight. Then article, as I told you earlier, it may or may not be considered a separate part of speech. Some people consider it to be a separate part of speech, but some other people consider it to be part of one type of an adjective. Article. There are three articles, a, an, and the. Articles are technically adjectives, as I told you earlier. The bicycle was not only red but shiny. So this the is particularizing this noun bicycle. So articles are used to determine the particularity, to specify some noun, or to singularize. This a or an, these two articles are used to singularize, to show the singularity of a noun, and this the is used to particularize. Let's see two examples. A yellow moon always appears in October. An excellent student. Okay, over here, please don't be confused because this an is used for this student. It's not for excellent. Okay. Next, let's see adverb. Adverb describes a verb. Whatever aspect of verb you describe, for example, adverbs of frequency are there, adverbs of manner are there, adverbs of time are there. A lot of aspects of verb are described by a lot of different types of adverbs. The little girl walked happily. This happily is telling us the mannerism of walk. Walked is a verb, so happily is an adverb. Happily is defining walked. In the same way, the orphan hungrily ate. So in what manner she ate? or he ate is hungrily. Adverb practice. Let's see. She ran fast. It's not necessary that every adverb takes ly, for example, over here, and ly would be wrong because fastly is not the correct standard English. Okay. Ashley danced very well. So dance is a verb, and how she danced? Well, I swiftly ran. Ran is a verb, and how I ran swiftly. She angrily slammed the door shut after screaming very loudly at her. She angrily slammed. Slammed is a verb, and angrily is an adverb. Okay, now when we talk about the fourth sentence, the night crept up stealthily. So this stealthily is certainly an adverb, like a burglar. So in what way the night crept? Stealthily. Next is conjunction. Conjunctions are joining words, and they join words or phrases or clauses. Manuel and Marisol loved to cook. So these two nouns, proper nouns, are joined by and. Next, you'll go to school or. So this or is a conjunction. It's joining two groups of words. I'm happy because I just got my check. So this because is joining two clauses. It has been cloudy since the morning. It's again a conjunction. Now let's try to identify some conjunctions. Ashton and I after the movie, let's go out to eat. So over here, next is neither Sam nor. So this nor is a conjunction. My true passion in life is writing, and Susan makes good grades because, and either you will put forth effort in your classes, or this either and or, this is a pair conjunction. So in this way we try to identify some conjunctions. Then there are prepositions. Prepositions show position or direction of a noun. They give position to a noun. The cat was on the table. The table is a noun. So where was the cat? On the table. The cat is also a noun. So it's showing the placement between two nouns. The dog was under the table. So this under is a preposition. There are some common prepositions. Preposition practice. Let's try to identify some prepositions. I don't want to go before the judge. The judge is a noun, and this before is a preposition. Andrew tossed the ball into the air. The air is a noun, and this into is a preposition. Then this Sienna quickly ran across the yard. The yard is a noun, and across is a preposition. Then Christiane walked inside the house. The house is a noun, and this inside is a preposition. Then Calvin is a great musician and often plays shows around the country. The country is a noun, and this around is a preposition. Make a list of all the prepositions you can think of. This can be a practice for you. Okay, interjections, expressive words are there. For example, wow, hurrah, alas, oh, huh, ah. So these interjections, they show some words which express some emotions. Now there is a practice. The beautiful queen was walking slowly on the cool lawn, and she was reading a long book about knights and kings. In this sentence, the is an article, beautiful is an adjective, queen is a noun, was is a verb, a helping verb, walking is a verb, slowly is an adverb, slowly is an adverb, on is a preposition, the is an article, cool is an adjective, lawn is a noun, and is a conjunction, she is a pronoun, was reading helping verb and verb, a is an article, long is an adjective, book is a noun, about is a preposition, knights is a noun, and is a conjunction, and kings is also a noun. Okay, the beautiful queen was walking. As I told you earlier, we've already solved it, and now the sentence is in front of you in the solved manner. Okay, that's it. Now, here's a sentence that contains every part of speech. It's to introduce some interest into the topic. Let's look at this sentence, and almost all parts of speech are present in this sentence. Okay, now there's the practice for you. You people are supposed to do this practice yourselves. अच्छा जी देखें word endings that indicate parts of speech. There are some word endings which indicate parts of speech, and these word endings help you recognize the parts of speech. For example, if some word is a noun, these suffixes are there. These are word endings these suffixes are there, these word endings. For example, ion, sion, tion, these are word endings. For example, population. The words ending with ac are always nouns. For example, accuracy. The words ending with age, age, are always nouns. For example, image. And the word endings with a and c, permanence. The words endings with AR or OR, like scholar, doctor. These are some suffixes which indicate noun word endings. Then there are adjective word endings, for example, AL, FUL, LY, like some examples of these words are natural, beautiful, friendly, and like that. And then there are some verb word endings. For example, if I, ate, eyes, n, and the examples are beautify, populate, realize, widen, lengthen. These are examples of word endings which typically indicate some parts of speech. And then ly is a typical word ending for adverbs. So this list, I suppose, is going to help you in your process of recognizing parts of speech. Thank you very much. This practice is for you to do according to the lecture that I've delivered. Thank you very much. I hope this lecture will be beneficial for you. Thank you.